We have very deep roots in the community, very deep roots in the community. It is home for many of us, for deaf and blind children who have been through the programs.
Lisa Furr is a 1984 alum of the Arizona State Schools for the Deaf and Blind. She's one of many who are hoping to stop the relocation of a historic Tucson campus to Oro Valley. But after more than 100 years on West Speedway Boulevard, ASDB is on its way north, and community members are reeling with the effects. A combination of budget shortfalls, low enrollment of about 114 students, and deteriorating buildings on the 56-acre campus is making it difficult for the school to stay afloat. Here's District Superintendent Annette Reichman.
While the ASDB facilities team has done its best to keep both campuses safe and comfortable for staff and students, this is becoming less achievable, particularly on the Tucson campus.
It's an issue facing several school districts in Pima County. Continuously falling enrollment, brought on somewhat by the declining birth rate, is sinking the schools that depend on per-pupil funding from the state. A board vote on February 5th advanced ASDB's lease agreement with the Amphitheater School District that would move students to Copper Creek Elementary School, which AMPHI voted to close. It's about 15 miles away from ASDB's current campus, and according to AMPHI, has the capacity to hold more than 800 students.
ASDB parents have been left with a lot of unanswered questions in this process, which has unfolded in less than a month's time after families were notified of a potential relocation. Liza Smith is a mother of 3 children who are deaf. Smith says that her kids don't really understand what's going on.
A big concern for them is, are they going to make friends here? Are there going to be teachers going? I know a lot of staff, they're in the process of laying staff off, so I'm not sure if my kids are going to see the same teachers that they recognize.
Furr said that the isolation will be the biggest hurdle for the children.
They need role models that are also deaf and blind so that they don't grow up isolated. And if ASDB is closed, then they will struggle and be hurt even further.
During a January community meeting, parents submitted questions, but many ended up frustrated and speaking out of turn. 60 to 70 staff are expected to be laid off next year. One staff member at ASDB who wished to remain anonymous wrote to AZPM, stating, "On top of it all, my job is now on the line. I've yet to get answers to the most burning questions. Reichman is being very vague, and her total transparency is numb."
The outpouring of confusion was somewhat addressed in following meetings, but soon enough, new concerns arose. The proposal Reichman presented would separate blind and visually impaired students from their deaf peers. A group of ASDB families even filed a lawsuit against Reichman and the district, alleging the unlawful dismantling of programs for blind and visually impaired students.
The parents who filed the suit also accused the district of failing to provide timely and accessible notice of action. Donald Porterfield, who is the president of the National Federation of the Blind's Board of Directors, sent a letter to ASDB in January. The letter starts, "Our concerns are not about the decision to reorganize campuses or programs, but about the process, communication, and equity of planning for blind students as these changes move forward." When it came time for the board to vote, ASDB officials were met with resistance from families at a meeting in Phoenix.
One parent, Randall Kidd, called for more honesty from school officials.
However, if you make decisions on your own, how then do you expect the community to stand up and support you when you say that you're going to be transparent, yet the community has no communication or access? Please be transparent, communicate, and work with us. Thank you.
Donna Lambert is a social worker for ASDB and has been employed there for 25 years. She said financial issues are an agency responsibility, not something to burden students with.
For many students, it is the first place they have felt safe, understood, and able to truly learn. Many arrived after experiencing bullying, isolation, academic failure, and lack of access vision-specific instruction in public schools. On this campus, they are not surviving, they are thriving. They are building independence, confidence, and essential skills.
A week after the board meeting in early February, an ASDB board member from Tucson handed in his resignation. On February 16th, ASDB sent out a letter to parents confirming that visually impaired students would not be moving to Copper Creek alongside their deaf peers.
Each child deserves a good quality education that is fully accessible with equal access that allows them to participate fully in sports and academic and the social life of education with students that are like themselves.